I don't want other people to decide who I am. I want to decide that for myself. Don't let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do, or cannot achieve. Do not allow it. There's nothing wrong with being afraid. It's not the absence of fear, it's overcoming it. Sometimes you've got to blast through and have faith. All I can do is follow my instincts, because I'll never please everyone. It is time that we all see gender as a spectrum instead of two sets of opposing ideals. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to be who I really am. I'm going to figure out what that is. Don't feel stupid if you don't like what everyone else pretends to love. If not me, who? If not now, when? Young girls are told you have to be the delicate princess. Hermione taught them that you can be the warrior. I think our fears find us and force us to confront them over and over again. If you believe in equality, you're a feminist. Sorry to tell you. I think that it is very important, if you know what you want, understand where you are heading towards, and try your best to get it. It is only when we use our hearts to do it, and fall in love with what we are doing, then can we really get real determination. I've found that if you truly pour your heart into what you believe in, even if it makes you vulnerable, amazing things can and will happen. People associate feminism with hate, with man hate, and that's really negative. I don't think that's what feminism is about at all. It's really positive. I think that's why women became reluctant to use the word. There's a Theodore Roosevelt speech about the importance of being in the arena, whether you fail or you succeed, or you make a complete idiot of yourself, as long as you're doing the best with what you have, using whatever knowledge you have to bring to the table at that moment. And you continue to keep learning. I think my mistakes have made me much stronger. It's nice to know that things don't ultimately break you, that you need to go there to know. I just try and surround myself, for the biggest proportion of time that I can, with people who make me feel normal, because constantly feeling abnormal is quite difficult. If men don't have to be aggressive in order to be accepted, women won't feel compelled to be submissive. If men don't have to control, women won't have to be controlled. I have realized that fighting for women's rights has too often become synonymous with man-hating. If there's one thing I know for certain, it is that this has to stop. I find the whole concept of being sexy embarrassing and confusing. If I do an interview with photographs, people desperately want to change me, dye my hair blonder, pluck my eyebrows. Then there's the choice of clothes. I know everyone wants a picture of me in a mini skirt, but that's not me. I feel uncomfortable. I'd never go out in a mini skirt. Personally, I don't actually think it's even that sexy. What's sexy about saying, I'm here with my boobs out and a short skirt, have a look at everything I've got? My idea of sexy is that less is more. The less you reveal, the more people can wonder. It's important to read because it's really good for your vocabulary. It's really good for your imagination. I enjoy reading because I find it relaxing. The difficulty for me is that I'm interested in so many different things. I could never really imagine myself doing one thing, and I'm pretty sure that I'll end up doing 4 or 5 different things. I keep telling myself that I'm a human being, an imperfect human being who's not made to look like a doll, and that who I am as a person is more important than whether at that moment I have a nice figure. Both men and women should feel free to be sensitive. Both men and women should feel free to be strong. It is time that we all perceive gender on a spectrum, not as two opposing sets of ideals.